Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, so I'm in my car waiting on my kiddo. She's at tennis. And I've been sitting here writing, planning out a couple classes that I'm going to be offering. And I was reminded. So I wrote about it a little bit today, but I just want to say here, like this, that it is Mercury retrograde. Well, it's not exactly anymore, but you know what is happening is Pluto in retrograde is very much similar to that energy where your past and your patterning might be coming up to be seen. Although I think interesting. I'm trying to remember. I don't think Mercury's still retrograde, but I'll tell you what, it feels like it. And what I mean by that is there's all kinds of miscommunication happening. Text messages is maybe not your best friend right now because people can't tell tone. And when people are triggered in this Pluto retrograde way in Aquarius, it is like they are high strung in their subconscious. It's like they're pretty much on the edge of being triggered all the time. And so if they like take you text them or you message them and they see it and they take it the wrong way, immediately down a rabbit hole they go. And it may or may not be exactly what you meant. But at that point, it doesn't matter. It's like I keep asking my friends when they're calling me going, help, what's happening? I'm like, well, what is real? What is real? Because a lot of people are noticing that they're able to read minds right now. When we say there has been a drastic increase in gifting, I'm not kidding. But just because you can read somebody's mind, or you feel like you are getting, you're tuning in and you know what they're thinking, you know where they're coming from. This is what a conversation I just had with somebody. Just because you know doesn't mean that is real. And the reason I say that is because a lot of us are in this place of we get triggered, we go through this internal process, we decide to express or not. And if you are reading the thoughts, if you are, feeling into the emotion and they haven't actually expressed it to you, then what are you doing? Is that real? What if they notice that they're triggered and they're taking a moment and they're not asking you for anything and they are just sitting with it and you're taking it in? Is that real? Is that yours? More like it. Is that yours to even deal with? So, what I've been noticing, retrograde, man, this is a tough one. People are coming in from the past. I had somebody from the past come in and go, well, I've been your boyfriend since blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? It was funny. Maddie overheard. Maddie's like, no, my mom doesn't have a boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, no, I have not had a boyfriend in a long time. So I don't know what you're, what you're thinking, but it's not. I'm like, part of the deal with being in a relationship with somebody is that it is, there's consent involved and you guys have an agreement. I'm like, I never agreed to this, so it's not real. But it happened in 2 different instances. And so I'm like, wow, okay, so we have this very elaborate, I guess you could say, illusory world coming to the surface. And where it's being expressed to me, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That's not my deal. I don't have a boyfriend. And if I'm feeling feisty. And so part of my thing is like, if you were my boyfriend, you would know. Yeah, interesting. Um, Interesting ideas and ways to try to siphon energy. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not real. So be noticing what is real right now, not what is somebody else's, because I know that I've been having a lot of other people try to put expectations on me. That's not going very well. Even my son today, he was like, so, Mom, I need help. I need help with a thesis. With my thesis, I was like, this is a project that you've been working on for 2 weeks. And I told you to go talk to your teacher about it. And I told you to ask XYZ. Did you do it? No, I don't want to talk to him, he said. Well, guess what? I don't want to help then. I said, here's the deal. This teacher is going to be the one grading it. I can help you with whatever, but until you fully understand the ins and outs, and I'm not interested in helping. I mean, I will help. And then I had this moment of clarity. I'm like, oh my gosh, this teacher is getting paid to help. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a parent. But I'm like, why am I doing the heavy lifting here? My son needs to learn how to deal with these teachers, ask them questions, ask for clarity, ask for help. Not me. Just because I am a teacher doesn't mean I want to do this with my kids. Real talk. And my way of looking at an assignment, looking at a project, might be different than what the teacher is asking for. I have not been in class. So there's a lot of this, like, I'm not enabling anymore any of these people. Nope, your expectations, that's nice, but they don't actually concern me. I'm not biting. I'm not taking it. I'm not doing that. Which is interesting because that's part of the Pluto thing that is coming up right now, is looking at control dynamics in your life. So it is this whole thing like about the French Revolution. Like that's the last time that Pluto was retrograde in Aquarius, or in Aquarius even. So it's like, what power dynamics needed to rear their ugly heads in order for there to be a French Revolution? And that is what we're seeing right now, but it's on a more subtle, subconscious level. But we are noticing. I will not be manipulated for somebody because, I don't know, they want me to do something for them. I'm not entertaining it. I don't have to. I've worked enough through my people-pleasing programming to be like, no, this isn't mine. And I'm okay saying no. But when I say the communication thing is an issue, like today I was joking around with this guy in messaging. And I was kidding, but I'm pretty sure he took it wrong. Because he got mean. He got mean with me. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, team, gotcha. That's why he and I are not together. Because I was just, don't entertain it. He's not for you. I'm like, well, he's cute and he's funny. Why can he not be for me? Well, he can be mean. So what that means to me is that he's still very wounded. And when he feels exposed or vulnerable, he lashes out. And I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not playing with that energy. If somebody feels wounded or exposed or whatever, I want them to be able to say that to me, not to jab back and try to hurt. And that's what happened today. I was like, oof. Okay. Thank you, universe, for showing me in black and white that I need to trust myself. Trust the guidance that I'm given, even if I do not fully understand it. Because, hello, like today, I was like, oh, okay. I get it. Not for me. And maybe I don't need to fully understand the whole why. So anyway, intense energy, full moon, illuminating all of the things that are subconscious, not all of them, but a lot of them coming up to be seen. Testing. Are you going to pass the test? Or are you going to, defer to automaticity, which is okay. I mean, there is no right way, really. There is growth or not growing. That's it. And you don't have to be growing in every minute. It's not going to feel really great to be stagnant right now in this energy either, though. I'm just going to put that out there. So anyway, I just wanted to put a little out there of what I've been going through, what I've been noticing. So notice how your communication's being received. It actually, like with me, where I noticed that it hit a nerve, I did not do anything about it. Because I'm finding that I am not blaming, but I am also not going to be defensive either. And be like, well, clearly you misunderstood me. I could do that, but I'm like, oh, I just would rather not play with this right now. So I figure I'll let the whole situation cool off and decide how I want to move forward later. With all of these, actually. I didn't come this far in my life and go through all the experiences I went through to give my power away anymore. And sometimes I just don't feel like dealing with these people. And I'm telling you, like, these are not my inner circle people. These are people that are trying to be in my inner circle. And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I get a lot of messages, mainly from men. And I feel into it and I'm like, man, like your energy feels whack. What you're saying and the feeling does not match. And my team's like, not for you, not for you, not for you. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Get out in nature if you can. Spend some time writing. That's what I'm doing. And I don't know. I feel like I need to, do something nice for my inner child today. I'm not sure what that's going to be. But I am definitely feeling inner child, like begging to be recognized and treated. So I'm going to be doing that in a minute as soon as Maddie comes back. But I love you guys, and I hope all is well. And let me know how you're noticing, this current retrograde shaking out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Mercury is no longer retrograde, but man, does it feel like it. Love you guys. Bye.